Hello, and welcome back to Quynncraft, the show in which we have so much shit to do. Um, it's raining. We're gonna turn that off. So, we set up. I forgot that I did this off screen. Um, we finished the whole building for Seed Tech. It's right underneath. This is the first floor. This is the last floor. This is where the sorting area and like storage is going to be from now on, and we're also probably going to do some stuff up here with a couple other mods. Maybe I move the smelter down here and we get a big setup for it. I haven't fully decided what the plan for this level is. Maybe this is where the seed tech stuff goes, because the seed tech stuff can kind of be built in like boxes, or maybe this is where like the hostile neural network stuff goes. But today, the main goal, main plan, is to carve out and build the stuff for the sorter, and this is also includes a ore processing attachment that'll kind of make everything super simple, super neat, super easy. This is all the stuff we have for it. We're going to kind of build it into here. And then I probably will need more hoppers, and we'll probably gotta make it a double chest, but we'll have like the deposit over here. We'll connect it in with hoppers because fucking Christ, is it difficult to get stuff like this. Anyways, let's switch over to this. We're gonna take away my camera for a moment. So this right here is kind of what we're working with. So this would be the front where you guys would be able to see in, or this would be the front where all the sorting is going to be. And then underneath, we're going to have a bunch of these water wheels that power a speed controller, which connects up in and actually powers the arms. This does work. It can like reach through cogwheels, so that's good. These cogwheels then connect into this guy, which goes into this chest, which is the ore processing, back into the sorter, and then the arms will deal with it. This part right here won't be here. This is just for me my testing purposes. The making of the filters is going to be a fucking nightmare. We might need more arms. But yeah, so how this works is if I go, let's break that, turn it off for now. If I go iron, raw iron, let's get cobble, let's click redstone, go buttons, we get something that isn't sorted, maybe. I know saplings aren't, so we'll do that as well. Grab poppy. It can grab stuff from like not this mod's seeds. So if we go like these stone seeds, dump this all into the chest, and we put this back, it'll start. So it'll grab all the different stuff, and if it doesn't know what to do with it, it will not grab it. And that stuff will be spat out over here. So there's a way that we could do this so that this stays like a okay, it doesn't know what those seeds are, and those can be crushed. That's not cool. There's a way to fix that. We could set a filter so that only stuff that is smeltable can go through here, otherwise it'll do this loop. But all this stuff isn't sortable, so it'll just kind of fall off with this version. So everything else that is crushable will get filtered through this filter here and get pushed down. These crushing wheels will then crush it out and will spit it out onto the floor after they finish. This does take a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll probably need another filter. That's annoying. But once it's finished, it'll go through. It'll get pushed along here. It'll go through this funnel into the chutes. There's a fan underneath the chutes that'll shoot it up. It'll go up and through that onto this mini conveyor belt. This mini conveyor belt will send it through this guy, which is kind of the general sorter, where it'll take only the for right now, what it'll do is only these like nuggets of experience will go through this end, and it'll get sorted into this chest, which will then spit it out under this depot, where this arm will then move it over here. If it is not that, if it is an ore, it'll go all the way through, and it'll go through this bulk smelter, which is on the lowest rotation speed, because it is pretty precise of exactly how long it'll take to smelt the thing. It'll also unfortunately burn all the dyes up because of how this is filtered. But I know how to make it so that it'll filter like only the smeltables. Will go through that way. If it is not smeltable, it will go onto this path and be sorted correctly back into the system, where the arms will be able to deal with it and figure it out. This is powered by 6 water wheels. Or 3 water wheels is for everything. 3 water wheels is just for these arms, and 1 water wheel is just for this mini conveyor belt, because it needs to be on its own speed, separate from everything else. So that is the build we're going to do. I'm pretty much going to build this exact thing in my world. By the way, this is my testing world. This is where I test stuff. Like, this is kind of a little bit of test designs for the doors for the bee place, and this was the tests for the doors, which never actually worked really well in the actual world. But this is the sorter and smelter. So we are going to now go back to the actual world and build that. We will cut the episode here, and if anything interesting comes up, we will, cut back in and show it. If it does not, then you will not see anything, and that'll be okay. We'll kind of do another look-see into the thing again, and if we finish with a lot of time left in the episode, I'm probably going to try and make this a shorter episode, just because the last ones have been pretty long. Then we'll do something else. But for now, we're going to do this. I'll see you guys in just a little bit for you, and however long it actually takes me to build the thing for me. See you guys then. Peace. Not peace. Whatever. I'll cut the episode. Alright, hello. We have finished the monstrosity. It works. Ow. That lights you on fire if you walk through it, because of course it does. All of these filter incorrectly. This guy is moving stuff around, putting it into the actual chest that'll get it into the sorter. So the end of this episode will mostly just be kind of setting up what actually is determined as sortable. So can be crushed, add to the attribute list. Let's do this one at a time. This attribute, we have can be crushed, and I guess can be smelted. I know some of these don't crush, which is a little frustrating. Bam. So that's a filter. So this filter, oh god. Yep. This filter needs to be placed here. I'm pretty sure this guy can reach this, so if things get stuck, which I don't think they should. But yeah, so this will then send it off this way. I covered up the hole. This should not be covered. This should be covered. We need to cover the wall. Oh my lord. I might need to relaunch my game. I have a funny feeling we're gonna start hitting some lag here soon. But yeah, so that's that filter. Next filter will be our first chest filter. We use these sophisticated storage gold chests just because they have a ton of storage in them. Probably more than we will ever need. Let's go to the base. Set up some filters. There's a lot of create condensed into this area. I might need to up my RAM or relaunch my game. My game might just be stuttering at the moment. It does that, especially this way. These mountain ranges like really laggy for some reason. So we're going to cut the episode and I'm going to relaunch the game. Give me a moment. Okay, so we have set up one of the filters. I did that because I forgot to start recording. I've blocked out the rest of the filters with cobble, so... Why can I open these chests, but not that one? Whatever. Put the iron in. It'll go through the system. It'll go up. He'll pick it up. And bam! It'll go through and into this chest. We essentially need to place a filter on everything, because if it doesn't have a filter, the arm will assume that it can put it in either the thing with no filter or the thing with the filter, and it will do that. So there's that. So if we put then like an emerald, coal, or lapis in there, the arms will start moving, and they'll all end up in the chest. Very good. We're very happy. We're very pleased. So yeah, we're going to set up the rest of these filters now. We want it to ignore the raw ores, because the raw ores are going to go through this. And if they get stuck here, the miscellaneous stuff is pretty much what's only going to get stuck here. So I think this one will set to miscellaneous. No, I can't do that. Because the raw ores... Okay, here's what we'll do. Add to attribute list. And then for the deny list, we'll add can be crushed and can be smelted. Ooh, no. Why is it like that? We want both. So, allow miscellaneous. But cannot be crushed, cannot be smelted. And that'll go at the end here. So, ideally then, if we put in this raw iron, it'll go through. Why did it get picked up? Okay, so we're gonna need something else, because it's not gonna let me do it like that. Okay. The thing I'm trying to siphon it to get in there is like junk that doesn't go. And I don't want it picking up the raw materials. Because I want the raw materials to go through this. So we might need... we need to make a nugget of something. So then we can put this forged nugget, clear, forged nuggets, select. So this chest at the very end here will then collect both nuggets and we'll collect the experience nuggets, which are important. So now if we throw the raw stuff in, it'll make its way out. The arms will completely ignore it. Ow. Don't stand there. We're on fire. It will go through the tunnel and up on this side. It'll get spat out. We can stand a little bit back so we don't pick it up. Get spat out through the crusher. If that produces a nugget of experience, like that, it'll then get filtered up over here, or pushed up over here through the power of fans, I hope. I haven't actually tested it. I should put on goggles. Oh, there it goes. Oh! We forgot to set it up. Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. It's actually doing it the opposite way that it's intended to do. So we want to block it so that only these can come through here. So what we want to do then is grab... That'll just go back through now because it doesn't have a home. But yeah, see, that iron got cooked. We might need to speed this up a little bit. If that iron burns away. If that iron burns away, then we need to speed it up. If it doesn't, then we're fine. Okay, then we're fine. This doesn't need to be changed. So it'll get put, the iron will get sorted into the correct chest. Just like that. Okay, so we need to add a filter. So if this is the deny list, so this is going to deny an item that can be smelted. So if it can be smelted, it will not be allowed to go that way. So let's take some copper, chuck it in. It'll completely ignore copper as it's going through. We're stressed. We're working this thing. If I'll probably do the rest of these kind of filters off screen. And the final tests and edit as we need. But you guys can kind of see how it's going to work, which is kind of what we want to show. I got a bunch of achievements from Create during this process. We got Geothermal Space Heater, which is very good. And we got Mechanical Airbender, which is thumbs up. We need to get these ones, but I don't really care. We got the hands one, but I think we may have got that last time. We got the Organizatron. We got the Take Cover, which is this one. I don't know why this isn't working, but it's fine. Watch it on through fly up, fine parachute, whatever. But these will fly down into the crusher. Once those are crushed, they will go through. I might change this to glass, honestly, because I like watching this. That's probably what I'll do. But all those things fall down through. They get crushed. They come on now. They get crushed. There's no way for me to speed this up, by the way, without having to make another like water wheel setup. So if it becomes a problem, we'll probably worry about it. But at the moment, I don't exactly care enough. This should be done soon. Probably. Hello? I could speed the whole system up, but this kind of needs to be slow. So that the arms have time to grab it. I'm really impressed with myself of what I've been able to do here. So there's some copper and some nuggets of experience. They will get through here, and hopefully this actually works this time. And then that'll be the episode if this works. If this doesn't work, it'll still be the episode, and I'll troubleshoot it off screen. Yep, there's the copper. The copper goes through because it can be smelted. It cannot go through this way. So this other copper that's in the tube will be our main test, or we've gotten really lucky. But it seems that the nuggets have split. So it would make sense if the copper has also split properly. Hell yeah. Okay. So now that goes through and gets smelted. And they get sorted into the chest. Just like that. Cool, cool. We are now going to set up the rest of these filters. And then that'll be the episode. Well, it's going to be the episode now. I'm going to set up the rest of the filters off screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!